Hello, these are pickups from the past 2 weeks. The reason why I'm putting the two weeks together is because last week I had the Dollar Tree video, so I'm just combining the two, so there was a lot to get through. Enjoy. To start out with, some things I've watched since last video. I finally finished In the Dark. It's a 4-episode miniseries. Picked this up from the Dollar Tree. It's kind of interesting. They shoved 200 minutes on one dual-layer disc, so the picture quality doesn't look that good. But it was an interesting watch. I also gave Jedi Junkies a watch. I picked this up from the Dollar Tree a while ago. It's like a documentary about Star Wars fans from like 2010-ish. It was okay. Then I really like this, House of a Thousand Corpses, by Rob Zombie. I got this at my local Goodwill a while ago. I really like this. It even does something with the menus where they have an animated cursor. I thought it was really smart. I thought it was really clever the way they did that. I haven't seen any other DVD do that. So if you like horror movies, I would suggest give this a watch. I picked this up recently, The Abyss. This is a 1989 movie. I really like the practical effects they did in this. I like the way they made the... I don't think they're really extraterrestrial. I think they are just always on Earth and in the sea. But I like the way they made the creatures look. This is one of those old 2-disc cases. Really like this movie. And then another one I saw was Ashen's and the Quest for the Game Child. I actually bought this recently. Actually, I bought the 3-pack of movies recently, and I watched this one so far. I like it. This movie's not going to be for everybody. I like Ashen's video, so I kind of already like the way he does his comedy. Now for the stuff I picked up. We went and got my sister a new kitchen table for her house. And there was a Goodwill across the street. The only thing I picked up was Hellboy. This came out to 95 cents. Just 2-disc special edition. There's really nothing else there. I was kind of disappointed. But then we stopped at another one on the way home, and I found some better stuff. There was only one Blu-ray there. It was Telga Knights, The Ballad of Ricky Bobby. This, I believe, came with... I think you bought a PlayStation 3. This came as a bonus. There's no real special features for this. Then, I was kind of surprised to find this, Go. I just found out about this movie like earlier that day when I went. So this should be a weird and interesting watch with that weird Santa Claus. Then I decided to pick this up, the Rocky Horror Picture Show. It looks like one of those weird movies. Interesting. They also had Flyboys. It does look... Oh yeah, it does have a special feature. Single disc. Then 6 Days and 7 Nights. Single disc. And I found it funny that the previous owner that put the return address labels on it. She must have let them out or something. And here's another one, The Birds Collector's Edition, 1 disc. And the previous owner actually bought this from Go Hastings. And then the next day I went to another Goodwill on the way home from work. And I picked up these, which I was more happy with these. So, the first one, I found an HD DVD of some calibration demonstration material. It's the Digital Video Essentials High Definition Test and Demonstration Materials. It's one of the combo format discs, so DVD on one side, HD DVD on the other. Has a little book that explains where some of the things are. Has this color grade test filter thing. And I put it on the DVD side. It actually explains how DVD works to some extent, so I found it kind of funny. One of the HD DVD sites going to kind of say the same thing. And then all the rest of these are Blu-rays, which I was very happy to find. So the first one is The Adventures of Tintin Limited 3D Edition. I'm going to be watching the 3D disc on my 3D TV. So it has 3 discs, 3D Blu-ray, Blu-ray and DVD. And then it was Disney's Tangled, just Blu-ray and DVD. And Wanted, just Blu-ray and a digital copy on disc. Which it has all these U-Control features, which I like when Blu-rays have that. They don't seem to do that anymore. And then I looked in the glass shelf, and there was actually some more Blu-rays. And while I went to see them, the worker that opened the disc, the case was like, "Wait, where'd you get those other Blu-rays from?" I said, "Over there where the DVDs were." It's just like, well, they're not supposed to be over there. They're supposed to be in the case here. And I'm thinking, that's weird. My local Goodwill doesn't do that, but I know there's different districts of Goodwills in my state, so they do things differently. But some of the things I found were Taken 3, and these are all blue, so these are all half off, plus 5% off, because for the membership, which is free, by the way. I don't know how other states do it. But Taken on 3 unrated. Now I have all 3 Taken movies. The Guardian. And this actually has something very interesting, which shows how interactive Blu-ray can be. It has the filmmaker question and answer, which basically has a pop-up menu that changes different questions you could ask while you're watching the movie. And actually, there's a little instruction book to explain it. You basically, the menu will pop up with, you could go to different categories, like different questions. It will show like either a video clip or have a voiceover of different things they did with the movie. I'm probably going to watch the movie once by itself and once with that, just for all that stuff. I'm kind of sad to nobody releases a Blu-ray like that anymore with all this interactive stuff. So now I need to get all the older stuff for it. Then I was also happy to find this, the Peanuts movie. I wish it was the 3D Blu-ray, but I'm so happy to get this. And then this was kind of a surprise. I wasn't suspecting to see this. A Ghost in the Shell 2.0. Now, I thought this was the second Ghost in the Shell movie. It's not. 2.0 is like not really a remake, but I would say like a retouch-up. They took the original movie, took out some minor scenes, redid some of the scenes with 3D computer graphics. It did change a few different things, like one of the guys has a different voice. So be interesting to watch the original version and this version. These were from my local Goodwill. The only Blu-ray they have there this time was the 15th anniversary of our Reservoir Dogs. Just a Blu-ray disc. I found this, Jeff Dunham's Mindin' the Monsters. single disc. Then the director's limited edition of From Hell with Johnny Depp. It has 2 discs. And here are the special features. Then this George Clooney 3-movie collection. I don't know if the previous owner checkmarked. Probably did a checkmark after they watched each one, but it has Thin Red Line, One Fine Day, and Solaris. Which they're each of this a thin case, each 1 disc only. And then this time they actually had a PlayStation 3 game. Medal of Honor Warfighter Limited Edition. And then kind of surprised to see this, but I guess it was common enough. Kingdom Hearts 2. I actually got an empty case for 50 cents to replace the one this came in, because this one was kind of all scratched up on the front. And it does have the instruction manual. Then this came from Best Buy today. The release of Doom 64 from Limited Run. And so it has a little instruction book. The cartridge is right there. And then I just grabbed this for like future use. At Amazon Basics brand external DVD CD drive. Had a USB cable and a power supply. When I got this, I actually used this in conjunction with the disk drive built into my laptop. Yeah, I had both disk drives go at once to rip all my CDs into onto a USB stick. So made it go up twice as fast because I had 2 disk drives at once. These came from Best Buy 2 days early. It was the Iron Giant Signature Edition. This was on sale for $6, so I finally decided to grab it. This is one of my favorite movies. This Signature Edition actually added 2 deleted scenes that they weren't able to put in the original. The first one is an extended scene when Dean bites the tractor that has bites taken out of it. There's a little more where he talks to Hogarth's mother. And also the second scene was the Giant's dream, which Dean saw broadcasted onto his television. It was a nightmare the Giant had where it was a bunch of other giants invading a planet and taking it over. And then also a little bit extra they added when the hand is inside the house watching TV. Brad Bird originally wanted a commercial for Tomorrowland to be on, but they couldn't get the rights from Disney. In this version, they actually have that on the television. And then I also ordered Cabin Fever. The cheapest place I could find this was Best Buy. Even eBay was like more expensive, so I got this from Best Buy for $10. I'd like to get Cabin Fever 2 on Blu-ray, but it looks like the only Blu-ray for that's region free would be I think a Dutch version. But I now have Cabin Fever. They got the prequel, Cabin Fever Patient Zero. I got a Dollar Tree last year. So I got those 2. Then I wasn't planning on it, but I stopped at my local Goodwill, and I kind of hit a jackpot. To start out with, a few loose discs that I got. So did 2001 Machete and the Orange Box, which this is the one I already had. The one I had was a non-platinum hits, so that actually matches the non-platinum hits case I have. So I'll sell this disc, and then these are like the little nice bonus for these. And then surprisingly, I almost fell on the floor when I saw this, but I found some GameCube games, Soul Calibur 2 and Goblin Commander. Now these are both this is worth like $30, and this is missing the manual, so this is well worth $40. I can't really believe I never find GameCube stuff. So I finally found some GameCube stuff. I don't know why GameCube stuff never appears. Is it because it's more expensive or because people are holding on to it? This was the only other DVD I grabbed. Mystery Science Theater 3000 Prevents the Undead. This was still wrapped in the plastic. So this will be like an interesting thing to watch. Then this was also in the plastic. Cool Hand Luke. And this was the cheapest Blu-ray I grabbed today. And I find it funny because the one wrapped is cheaper than all the opened ones. Then there was Superman Returns. This is the original 2006 release. So this is stuck with Adobe Digital track. But it's still a decent sound Adobe Digital. The 2008 re-release actually has the better audio track. And then Sherlock Holmes, Game of Shadows. These were all $4, but I had a 25% off coupon because I had enough points. So 25% off was $3. All the rest of these Blu-rays came to $3. I'm going to Raise It Arizona with Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage with hair, looks weird. I mean a mustache. Fargo. Blood Simple. Miller's Crossing. The Sorcerer's Apprentice with Nicolas Cage with long hair, which looks really, really weird. The first Harry Potter movie, Harry Potter the Sorcerer's Stone. I know it had like a different name outside the United States. Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. And Harry Potter the Order of the Phoenix. Now I just need the second Harry Potter movie, and then the last Harry Potter movie, parts 1 and 2, and I have all the Harry Potter movies. And the Fantastic Beasts movie. Once I get those 3, I'll have all the Harry Potter movies. And then The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. And then The Man with No Name trilogy, which has a fistful of dollars, for a few dollars more, and The Good, the Bad, the Ugly. I already have The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, but now I have all 3 in one package. And then I found the Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring, Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers, and Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King. So now I have all of the Lord of the Ring movies. I found Mr. Peabody and Sherman with the slipcase, and Paranormal Activity. Now with these, when I found these were actually missing the Blu-ray disc, but there was a bin that they had because they just got some more stuff in. They were just, the discs were loose in the bin, and the cashier there, she was pouring the prices on and just tossing them in the bin. So I wonder how many cases I found where the person puts the price on them, tosses them in the bin, the disc just goes and flies out. And I think a similar fate happened to this, the Tarantino XX movie collection. I've actually almost didn't grab this because I thought it was, I wasn't sure what it was. I saw a Blu-ray disc, I saw Tarantino, like, ooh, this is good. And it was only $4. Well, $3 with 25% off. So this has a lot of movies. You could see it was missing some. I just got Reservoir Dogs, so I could sell that one. So it has Reservoir Dogs, True Romance, Pulp Fiction, which was missing, and Jackie Brown, which I looked at and seen them. I already have Pulp Fiction, so that's not really a big loss. Kill Bill Volume 1 and 2. 1 wasn't in here. I looked in the bin. I found Kill Bill 1. I put it back. And then they also have Death Proof and Inglourious Bastards. Also, 2 bonus feature discs. I really wish, like, since I just found Reservoir Dogs, I wish that was missing. I had Jackie Brown instead, because then I would have all these movies. I looked, I can't find a disc-only copy that cheap. Hopefully, if I'll find the movie, then I'll be able to put it in here, or just have it as its standalone release. And then here's the back of it. These were from another Dollar Tree. After I did the Dollar Tree video last week, I picked up a Hoosiers, and I also got the Ant-Boy trilogy. So there's the first Ant-Boy, the second Ant-Boy, Revenge of Red Fury, and Ant-Boy 3, where the villain is very scary and ominous with a skateboard. Yeah, I heard these were pretty decent movies, and since I found all 3, I was like, I'll give it a shot. Then I went to some tag sales. This is from a church tag sale. These were 3 for $1. The Last Stand with Arnold Schwarzenegger, the General's Daughter, and Wanted Dead or Alive. Then we went to one that was in like a condo complex, and I found The Following Season 1 on Blu-ray, Blu-ray DVD combo. Seems interesting. I don't know if that will show up on camera that well. And then, that was at one unit. Another unit, I got Stargate, The Ark of Truth. Now, I believe I have all the Stargate SG-1 movies and TV shows. And then at another unit there, I got Robot Chicken Season 1 with the slip box. It has the Mad Scientist on the back. And then this was missing the slip box. Robot Chicken Season 2. Then this looked interesting. High Anxiety. Looks like a comedy take on some Alfred Hitchcock movies. Then Appleseed Ex Machina. I actually got the first Appleseed movie, the one from 2004, I believe, at the same town's Goodwill. I got this at the same town tag sale, so that was kind of funny. And then the next day I went to another tag sale. This one was another another condo complex. I got Twisted Metal Black for the PlayStation 2. Got this for $2. The disc has very little or to no scratches, and the manual's there. And then I also grabbed this. It's not what you think. It's actually Ty the Tasmanian Tiger 2. This was an empty case, so it was put in here, so it's protected. Then I went to my local Goodwill, and I found this. Marvel Building a Cinematic Universe bonus disc. Now, Blu-ray.com has this listed as a DVD, and the case actually says DVD. But when you this was sealed with the tape, so I'm the first one to open this. It's a Blu-ray. So I put a new listing saying that there was a Blu-ray in there. And I grabbed Secretariat, a triple feature, Own the Moment. I already had Horton Hears a Who. I got this for Robots, but now I have all three in one case, so they're all on a separate disc. And this was brand new on the plastic. I just opened it just to make sure. And then Tinkerbell on Blu-ray, Tinkerbell and the Lost Treasure Blu-ray, Tinkerbell and the Great Fairy Rescue on Blu-ray. And so these were the first three Tinkerbell movies. I don't have the fourth one, but I have the fifth one, the Pirate Fairy, I got a while ago. I think they only made 6 of these. So I got 4 of them now. And then I got Ghost Ship in one of the snapper cases. Looks interesting. And I got What's New Scooby-Doo Season 1, What's New Scooby-Doo Season 2, and What's New Scooby-Doo Season 3. I remember I had this one while I was younger, but I must have sold it. And What's New Scooby-Doo only had 3 seasons. I thought I had like 4 or 5, but okay, I only had 3. I really like to find Mystery Incorporated, because that looks like they do a little more character development with the gang. Then I found a Fantastic Four, World's Greatest Heroes. I remember seeing this on television in like 2006-ish. I think the show only had 1 season. I think the show was in widescreen, but this DVD is listed as a full frame. And I think the only way to get the widescreen was all 4 seasons together, but it was early 2000s, not everybody had a widescreen TV, so they probably filmed the shots, so it would be good for both widescreen and standard screen, but I'm just taking a guess. And I kind of remember seeing this on TV, The Spectacular Spider-Man, just Season 1. This only had 2 seasons, which we think it would have more. If you want to see more Blu-rays, DVDs, and video games I pick up, consider subscribing. You can see the pickups I pick up each week.